Hello you thirsty little spunk gluttons, Jim Sterling here, and this is Second Warfare. Now that's a bit familiar, isn't it? We actually did a Second Warfare video at the top of the week, on the Monday, where I played it and it was a load of shit. Now this video, this second look at it, is not something I do often, but this is in response to, really, allegations made by the game's developer, Kobra Studio, who accused me of deceiving my audience and cheating. So we're going to play again, so we will not be deceptive cheats. Now, their main contention was, in response to the last video I did, that I didn't use the flashlight. And they said on the forum that the flashlight is turned on with the L key, which of course is an incredibly common place to put a fucking flashlight key. Not F, not where it normally is, L, where it is in like maybe one other game, like in Shadow of Chernobyl or something. Really not an intuitive place. And of course there's nothing in the game tells you about that, or even tells you you've got a flashlight, unless maybe there's these tips in the corner, maybe it's there. Shift to run, so we have to actually click through all this to see stuff. There we go. There we fucking go. Of course, if you just play the game without seeing this in the corner, then maybe you wouldn't know. But the allegation, of course, was that I did this deliberately, which I didn't. Now, you'll be familiar with this. This is the cutscene that we had to sit through twice already last time that you can't skip. So we're sitting through it again. They got all that time to whine about YouTube videos, but not enough time to fix something like skipping this fucking piece of shit. Right, yeah, there we are. Let's get this in focus, shall we? Oh, I remember this was awful camera stuff, so we've got to put the sensitivity down.
Even if I knew the name, I wouldn't say it to you. There's always a choice. For example, to die with honor and to kill you. We always set the goal and we are required to complete the task without the right to make a mistake.
It's the subtitles and his arm is clipping through his clothes. This is, I don't like any of this. I think it's funny that Kobra seems to believe that me turning on the flashlight will make the rest of the game better when, as we saw last time, it was already shit before nighttime came and it became too dark to see anything. Although I do find it funny that Kobra Studio are now quite talkative. They're quite chatty now. They weren't very talkative at all, actually, when they were hitting my YouTube channel with spurious copyright claims that had a video that they didn't like censored for no justifiable reason. They've not talked about that bit. If they want to talk about dishonesty and cheating systems in any way. But here we are, we're going to do this 100% cheat-free now. Right, so let's prove that the game is actually good by pressing L. Right, there's your flashlight. They also said on the Steam forum when they were complaining about this, the last video, that I didn't press tab to look at the missions. Right. We've done that. They also said that you can use a grenade launcher that I didn't use last time. Right. We've now done everything that they said I didn't do last time that was cheating. Let's get on with the game. Oh look! Having the flashlight on and firing a grenade launcher and pressing tab hasn't made the game any better. It still looks like a load of fucking shit. And look! There's still a gun emplacement that's literally a gun emplacement. I'm getting stuck on the floor. That's good. So here's the sandbag, presumably with a gunner inside. Nope, still a box of bullshit. Oh, the grenade launcher doesn't work, everyone. It just kind of veers off to the side. So that was good. Yeah, I'm looking and it's still a load of fucking wank. Uh-huh. I just want to show everyone this. That happened. Right. So I have to wonder, why did they want me to use the grenade launcher again? That's actually made the game look much, much worse. Much worse. Let's put the flashlight on for that. Sorry, I had to take my hand off the mouse and look on the keyboard to make sure I knew where the L was, because that's not a good place for a fucking flashlight thing. F does nothing. Why couldn't it have been F? Because it has been pointed out on Twitter, and, you know, I say this to be fair, so I'm not cheating, that in Russia and other sort of Eastern European countries where Kobra Studio are based, that the L is how their word for flashlight begins, with an L, so there's that. But at the same time, this is the English version, so you'd think they would have, you know, sorted that out. I don't know why they brought up the tab thing. I saw this mission on the last video. Find a plant for the production of chemical weapons, destroy the plant for the production of chemical weapons. Right, but that doesn't really change things. We look through the scope, and the thing we see through the scope is still totally different from what we see out of the scope, because textures don't pop up until we're really close to them. Right. There's some blood spraying in thin fucking air there. That's good, isn't it? It's running like absolute shit. And before the YouTube comments come in with the usual joke, Arkham City does run better than this one. I'm not sick of that running joke yet. The you know, still runs better than Arkham City, but this literally doesn't. And I will get sick of that joke eventually. People saying in every video that it's the game I'm playing runs better than the Batman's. I'm not sick of it yet, but I don't want people saying it for this one, because it's not true, and I wouldn't like to see Kobra get any credit for that. So, darkness has fallen, and we do have the flashlight. It has made the game playable at night, but not better at night, because it's still a load of vile shite. Oh, there we are. That was a frame rate of 4. That dropped to 4 frames per second. So the flashlight does do a good job of showing off just how god-awful the textures are in this game, as things just blink in and out of reality. I just shot that gun there just to make sure there was still sound effects of some kind. Some music wouldn't have gone amiss. I mean, we've really wandered off course here. You can just do that. Oh, Kobra. Baiting me into doing a second video really wasn't a good idea. This isn't a good look for you. This is not a good look for you, fellas. Oh, dearie me. Anyway, we've hit an invisible wall. So we have reached the edge of the map. Ah, look at it. Look at it and weep. Right, we'll head back. Well, I do hope that they feel I've been more fair this time. That I've not deceived anyone. I'm showing... I just want to let my viewers know that here ye can behold Second Warfare in all its glory. Some people might suggest that, like in some other videos where I've had tiffs with developers, that I'm being petty here. I would like to refute that. I would say I'm being infantile and petulant and spiteful. That's what I wouldn't say I'm being petty. I think spiteful is a much better word for what I'm being right now. Oh, we are... I really don't know what's going on with this whole thing. Oh, there we go. That dropped to a record of 2 frames per second just then. Very good. Very good. This is some quality work you guys have squirted out of yourselves. I had the time of my life. 1 frame per second! I got my recorder doing a little counter for me. That dropped to 1. Now all we need is the game to crash entirely to break that record and get us to 0. I've gotten us so far off. And there is a distance thing in the middle, so we're going the right way. Oh. Hold on. Okay, our distance to target, 264, 3, 2, 1. We're counting down, we're getting close. This is the right direction. Oh, those trees didn't quite decide whether or not they wanted to be in existence. This is a nice little jaunt, isn't it? Through the jungle, or the closest approximation Kobra can get to a jungle. Blimey, we're very far away. I think we got off focus a little bit. Oh, no sudden turns. That really fucks the game up. Some would consider that a detriment to a first-person shooter game, where looking around drops the frame rate to 2 FPS. But, you know, maybe they're just trying to say something about the human condition. Okay, we're really making good time now. Almost down to less than 100 to our destination. I don't know what they're measuring that in. Here we are, back to civilization. Of course, can't see a fucking thing. Kobra, why did you want me to turn the flashlight on? It looks better like this. Okay, look, it looks better. I can't see a fucking thing, but in this game's case, that's a bonus. Right. Is he dead? I think he's dead, yes. Of course, enemies could come from anywhere, and they are often prone to seeing you first. And they're good shots. They can see in the dark without lights. Like some sort of horrific alien creatures. I can see a gun up top. It's looking around. So this must be the plant. Oh, there it goes. How am I supposed to deal with this? Can we shoot the gun? Let's get some distance. Yes, there we go. Stealth, innit? Okay. This bit's fenced off. You'd think that would be the right way of going about things. Oh, hello. Okay, I was just shot from fucking nothing. Ah, one of those sandbags that don't have people inside and you can't actually do anything about. Very good. That'll probably be the end of us. Right, that's that then. It's just between me and you, Kobra, but don't think it was a good idea to call me out on this one. Just saying.